Waiting for that. The conclusion of this year's APEC Business Advisory Council. One very major topic is that while we keep emphasizing that the conclusion of Doha round in WTO is very important, we want that to happen, and we urge our leaders to work together to influence and to ensure a conclusive negotiation by the end of 2010. Right? That's our fundamental position. Why? Because without that, WTO, although looks somewhat hopeless, one small thing takes 7-8 years to no conclusion. From business perspective, it's just nonsense. But we have to be very careful. It's easy for everyone to say it's nonsense. Currently, it is still the best mechanism to protect the interests, in particular the SME, all right, in terms of free trade, and number two, in terms of dispute resolution. Right? You throw this away, then you're going to the jungle and you do not know what happened. Right? So we must not forget this basic. And I think it's also very important. I always talk to SME in Singapore. Please, for heaven's sake, don't think that WTO is government matter. It is a life and death matter for all of you. If no one speaks out and the negotiators have no basis to negotiate, and it ends up in a way that is a wrong way, then what can we do? We can only sit down and enjoy the aftermath. Right? So this is one. Number two, in response to your FTA question, yes, that's exactly the message it's sent to the APEC officials. Look, thank you very much. I know you mean well. 42 FTA floating in the whole of APEC, and when you want to construct a supply chain across 4 to 5 countries, you do not know what to do because you do not know which FTA to use. Now, it's not working, and that's the reason why. In fact, we will be meeting our leaders face to face for today's 13th. Saturday, we'll be meeting face to face with 21 leaders, and we are going to put this a very strong appeal and pitch a position that we want to see a free trade area of Asia Pacific happening. All right, it will take time, but there are already small steps taking place, and we are fine with that. I will say we want a time. I just quote you another example. Why it is so difficult to use FTA? Number one, this is my personal experience. Enzyme technology between Japan and Chinese Taipei. We brought it into Malaysia, into the palm estate. We collected the palm waste, which is Malaysia, mixed it into a fertilizer, injected the enzyme. And then you have what we call a biofertilizer versus the chemical fertilizer. For those who know, you know chemical fertilizer will destroy the ground. Enzyme-based biofertilizer will enrich the ground. The more you plant, the better it becomes. Now, in Malaysia, no problem. All right, in Singapore, unfortunately, we have no land to plow. All right, okay? So,
unless you're putting a building on
that's
top
right.
of it.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe a rooftop. So what happened is that we got this one, palm waste based, not palm fruit, palm waste, with the enzyme technology from Japan and Chinese Taipei. Now listen, Singapore, Japan, Chinese Taipei, Malaysia, they are all APEC members. And we wanted to bring this to Vietnam. We encountered 1.5 years of waiting because we need to get clearance. All right? For SME to wait for 1.5 years, you must ask him to go and die. All right? Okay? And after that, they said that, well, this is not proven yet, already proven in Malaysia, but not proven yet. And therefore, you are given another 1 year of temporary import license for 500 tons per annum. Right? In Hokkien, we say jakaki. You might well go and, you go and feed yourself and forget about everything. 500 tons before you know you go bankrupt. All right? So, now what happened is that fortunately we will have very understanding partner. We grouped together. We did the test crop and all that. You know what happened? Dragon fruit, bigger, more red, juicier and sweeter, and export to US consumer and some domestic and some to Singapore and at a premium price. Strawberry, bigger, red, also sweeter. Same thing. Wow. All right. Now the thing is, from the US perspective or importing country perspective, they say this is from Vietnam. Not true. We got the technology from Taiwan, yeah, Chinese Taipei and Japan. There's no biofertilizer. We got Malaysia palm waste. There's no fertilizer. So I think I'm trying to say one more time that is, please, for heaven's sake, the government officials. Please, if you do not understand, come. We will see how we are able to arrange an attachment exercise. We attach you to a company for 1 year, all right? And give you accountability that you have to achieve this within 1 year, and I will sit on the government side, I'll give you the trade area. And give you a taste, then you know what the taste is.
It sounds like you want to turn them into biofertilizers. They're already full of it anyway, there's a lot of fertilizers.
But they mean well, it's just that they don't understand.
Yes, of course. Other questions?